Okie dokie. How's it going? I don't really like the way this looks over here. It's probably going to be in the way as well. Let's just put it there to encourage people to take their goddamn shoes off when they come in my house. Because it seems like they need to be told. Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Didn't mean to start out ranting. It was an accident. Today I've written out my, excuse me, I've written out my thing, but where the flip did I put my little book? Oh no. Oh no. I remember. I tucked it away. I always do that. I like squirrel stuff away. Like I'll put it away, tuck it away in this obscure spot. Hey, Grotlick. And then like 10 seconds later, I'm like, oh no, where is it? First, as we're on at a great time today, I realized I did some Twitch maths in my brain and on a piece of paper actually. Can't really do much maths in my brain. So yeah, I just got up early but did other stuff first. I've been up for a little while. Oh no, I shouldn't say that because that would make it seem like I should be on much better form. How are you doing? You know, were your ears burning earlier? You were being discussed. Not even lying. Oh no, it's pull day today. I thought it was push day. Oh shit. I didn't do any pull ups yet. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'll do some later. Why did I put the bench here then? I set it up because I was thinking push. Not necessary. Now that's just going to be in the way. Oh, yeah, welcome. Welcome. Let's just move this so I can move the bench and it's not going to be on the mat. Welcome to the furniture rearranging hour. Who's that? Hey, Christoph. Hello there. Welcome in. Right, I need to get back into the habit of actually doing shout outs. Because I don't know if Grotlex ever seen Christoph's channel. I'm just trying to get into the habit of doing this. Right. Christopher, are you still streaming fitness? Hopefully. Oh, you're doing some gaming. Okay, nice. World of Tanks. Okay. We're talking about tanks on my last stream, or the stream before last, actually. Maths is easy. Grotlek plus coffee equals awake. Grotlek minus coffee equals hangry. Yeah, I was more mathsing as to like what time it is in other places when I'm actually going to have some options to raid out to. Fitness today, back day, and me, I will be doing pull day, even though I got confused at the start and thought I was doing push day. So I'm going to do bent over row to start with. Earlier, I had a look at like compared what I'm doing at the moment to what I was doing in June, and it was a bit depressing because obviously I've gone down a load because of having the time off. Some of it's kind of getting close to where I was. But yeah, I would have been envisioning like progress from June to December. But hey, whatever. It's fine. We're gonna do those to start with. Yeah. What should we put on there? What do you reckon? I think 24 kg will be lovely. Where did I put my tens? So, are you coffee in hand, Grotlek? I should have also shouted out Grotlek, shouldn't I? God damn it! I'm just too. Sorry, mate. Always assume everyone knows you. I feel like everyone on Twitch knows you. Fully caffeinated, and also I'm back to being able to make coffee now. I'm so happy about it. Fitness forever. Agreed, agreed. Good to have you here, Christoph. Good to have you back. Let's see. No one gets like the personalized written shout outs on when I do it on the computer because I only did that on the tablet. They were last spotted in Once Human. What's Once Human? Is it a game? The blood in your caffeine system has been reduced to a manageable level. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. For a few days, I just started making the wackest coffees. It started out I bought the wrong kind of coffee, and then that messed me up. And then I was like, I couldn't remember, remember how to do it. But yesterday and today it was fine. But it was all the more enjoyable for having a few days of awful coffee. I know that sounds like a weird sort of story, but that's truly what happened. I just need to double check I've turned off the heating. I think I have, but it still just feels warm, and I'm gonna be like way too hot if it's actually on. Yeah. Where the flip is the other 2 kg? Here we go. Do, 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 do. You should be doing a streaming run with a streamer friend of Once Human, maybe even starting this weekend. If you want to know what it is, come and see. Oh, nice plug. Well done. That was professional. But yeah, no, I will. I should pretty be around. Should be around. Like, I managed to catch some Twitch prior to my stream today because of the way my schedule has now sort of swapped around. I allowed myself some time to get ready for this stream, like an organized person might do. Look at me go. And so then I had Twitch on in the background, and that's why I was saying, "Were your ears burning?" I totally forgot I said that. Yeah, I think Herbert up was saying you're an amazing person. It was Herbert up. I only watched Psycho Commando's stream and Herbert up stream, a tiny bit of CC, but pretty sure it was Herbert up. Shouldn't, if I shout out Herbert up now, you'll end up going over and watching him work out. Because he's got puppies. So we'll shout him out later. Okay. Anyway, you already know them, so I don't need to. He's already shown off the puppies. There's no point. I don't think these are going to help me with this. What do I do with the chalk? Yeah, so it works out quite well for me to do this time as well. My brain, it's just as shit as always, but I just had longer to prepare. So that works. There's so little chalk in the thing now that it's just like a placebo effect almost. I'm just pretending there's chalk in there. It's just like a little breath of a dryness. If I do American accent, hang on, 2, 3, I can't do counting in American. 4, y'all. 5, 6, 7, what the fuck? 8, wait, 9, 10. It's quite hard to do an American accent for counting. That's the first time I've tried it, actually. What I was thinking is if I do an American accent, y'all, and just say I'm in the US of A, I can pretend I'm like up really early. I can just be like, hey, y'all, yeah, it's 6 a.m. here. I'm just getting up at the crack of dawn, y'all. And I need to figure out which bit of America I'm saying I'm from, to be honest. Wait, it's going to spin them all out, right? If they come on and have a look at my stream, those Americans, what's happening? You gave a shout out to Hubbard Up. Nice. Work one. Let me just scroll up. Hey. Welcome in, welcome in. I missed a lot. How long was I gone? It's a cross between Valheim, open world, base building, boss gated zones. Oh shoot, the thing scrolled up. I'm going to have to resort to the tablet if I need to read all of this stuff that you're saying to me. No, I'll come and check it out anyway. Probably be easier for me to understand it because already I'm not understanding a lot of those words. Welcome in, Herp. I was actually just talking about you. Probably sounds like a lie. Crap. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just doing all day. Where the frick is the chat then? Come on then, let me read it. Your ears were burning. I was asking what like if his ears were burning. God damn it. Can't actually even see that on there. God damn. Because it wasn't open yet. You love my face. Oh, thank you. I was enjoying your face too very much, but I wanted to try to be organized. Oh shit. Yeah, so I was pretending to do the Americans. I could pretend I was up early. I remember now. Welcome in. I was gonna shout you out in a minute, I promise. I was like, I'll shout out her but up in a minute. Because if I shout him out now, you'll all go over there because he's got puppies. Um but there we go. We came at the right moment anyway, so you got your shout out. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, so the reason I was doing that weird talking was because I was going to pretend to be American. I didn't expect people to pop in so quick and see the transition happening. A bit embarrassing. I was mid transition into American, y'all. And the only thing I can really do to make myself sound American is say y'all at the end of awkward. Tell them. Okay. I'm just doing some bent over rows, is what I'm doing. Oh, I'm trying to stay on camera today. That's my desire. Thank you for doing my shout outs. How slacker, but what did you take me for? No, you're very on the ball. You're very on the ball. Y'all is so southern, Midwestern. Yeah, I know. I hadn't picked exactly which part of America I was going to be from yet. Yeah, what's up, FR boy? Can scrap? Welcome in, Florida boy. Shall I just call you Florida boy? What I have noticed is I read the name, and then after that, forever, I just say it how it is, like that. Like if it's like, I'll be like FR boy can scrap. I'll just try and say it very quickly. But maybe I should try to. Luckily, I'm not like H3 or Ford or I know that herp, but I still be like herpaderp, not just herp. It's like my brain does it. Yeah, man, I used to do that in school. Like I remember somebody introduced themselves to me as like Joshua Wright when I first met them, and then they would just whenever I spoke to them, I call them Joshua Wright. And then at one point they mentioned it, and they were like, "You can just call me Josh, by the way." And I was like, "Not anymore. We've crossed that bridge. You'll forever be Joshua Wright." So if you've got a long name, you will be FL Boykin Scrap. Joshua Wright. What a ledge. Yeah, he was. There was some. There was some legends connected to him, if we can call them that. What I was thinking about if you guys came over to watch me now, the American people, welcome in. You're gonna get confused, okay? Because now it's 2 p.m. and you're gonna get to see why we're all so miserable. Because it's if you keep your eye on the natural lighting in this apartment, pretty sure by the end of the stream that's going to be gone. The natural lighting in this apartment is going to be gone entirely. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out for the stream. I might have to readjust some lighting, but I will explain a lot. I don't know how your lighting is holding out for you over there in these winter months. Two. That's why I was trying to get up early. 3 recently. 4, 5. This feels fine. 6, 7, 8. Too light, in fact. I should put a bit more on. I should be trying to get myself back up to where. Oh, in June I was doing like way more. All right, let's put a big jump up on then. That was 26. I just realized this morning I got some catching up to do. This is one of the exercises I was being kind of cautious with because it's kind of like that's the bit I was trying to be careful about. I say increasing. All right, so I took off 3. That's all right. That's not too much of a crazy increase. Let's add this on. I'm adding 6 kg overall because it felt quite easy. Oh God, stay still. Excuse me. Sorry if you've been watching my streams this week and you're sick of my playlists already. I'm very repetitive with my playlists. We're not doing festive playlists today, but probably will be tomorrow. We're just cycling between these two. Festive or this. Joshua left. You spelled it right the first time, but I like your jokes. I need some jokes. I told the guy in the corner shop that I'd tell him some jokes. He told me that a customer told him a joke, and then he said, "Oh, you're very good at controlling your laugh." And then, like, the customer was joking a bit because he was saying, like, he didn't even laugh because it was obviously a bad joke. But the guy was like really just confused about the whole interaction because he's not first language English. So he was just like retelling me the story, and he was just like, I didn't know, like I didn't know what any of it meant. And I was like, what was the joke? Tell me, and I'll explain it to you. And he was like, it was a bad joke, like. And I was like, I thought you didn't understand it. And he was like, no, I mean, it's not the kind of joke I'd tell a woman. I was like, all right, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. So we need to think of a joke that can be told, and for me to remember, if anyone knows any. Americans are easy to place. All y'all is south. Y'all is kind of center, and damned some this is northern. Okay. And if any of them talk like Suki Stackhouse, or Hook to a girl, same thing. Run away. Fair. Stackhouse. Well, okay, thank you for that. I'll take that on board. What are we up to? Are you streaming yet? FL Boy Can Scrap. What did I just put on? I added 6 onto that, so it will be 7 minutes. You stream every day now. What are you streaming? I'll give you a shout out. I don't even know if it's true because I've been away so long. You did keep on saying you would. Oh, goddamn. I'm such a natural at all of this. Absolute natural. Cooking, professional chef. Is this true? Is any of this true? I'm going to find out. No game. Suspicious. Well, I'm not going to call you a liar outright. I'm just never seen it, so I can't really give the viewers much reference. You'll have to promo it yourself. Oh, what am I in this pose for? I'm only doing bent over row. Getting all excited, like I'm going to do some deadlifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. Yes, I came in way too light. I'm going to do another final lap. You were singing along to this earlier. Because I already listened to this playlist once today, okay? I told you. I'm like that. Right, but then I was singing along and I was like, what am I even saying? I'm just like warbling. And I tell you what, the lyrics was different, very different to what I was singing. Some parts of it I definitely didn't know. I've been singing along to this for about 10 years. Turns out I was just going. There's a really weird bit where she says, like, where is it? There's a bit where she says, like, we have similar interests. And I was like, what? I would never have thought she was saying that. Yeah, we've got, like, similar interests. Such a weird lyric. Sitting in a whole Monte Carlo. I guess that's a car. Here we go. Maybe not. We share common interests. What? Who would have thought that's what she was saying? I never knew that's what she was saying. We share common interests, so let's run away. It's so polite. Did you know? Who's that? Hey, Robin. Welcome in, welcome in. You don't have to tell me to go back to bed today. I sorted my shit out. I got my head together. There she is. Not gonna lie. Been looking forward to you streaming. How the devil are you? I'm good. I'm devilishly good. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you in. Barado. Do you guys also sing along to stuff you don't know the words to? And just make it up as you go along for 10 years, 20, 30, 34. All right. We'll do 6 and then we'll just move on to the next one. I shouldn't have started so easy. I did like a 10k increase over this exercise just now. Any more? Adam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any more? It's not really flattering, is it? There's nothing here for me anymore, but I don't want to be alone. Wow. Well, Rihanna, when you put it like that, I feel so special. Let's go. Into the old Monte Carlo we go. Single armed row. So I did need the bench out. Will I need the bar anymore? No. What's good with everybody today? Huh? Give me some hope in this bleak world. What's good with you? What's good with me? Who tends the orchard? My garden's pretty good. Been digging up some mint. I mean, the mint itself is pretty bad. It's taking over. That's good exercise, right? I had to stop today because I hit something random and I was afraid it was like a human skull or something, but I think it was just a big bit of wood. But I was like, that's enough for today. That's enough for today. Maybe it's the source of where all the mint is coming from. Right, if you're not into gardening, you're not really supposed to like plant mint straight into the garden because it's really like grows really fast. And the roots all go like horizontally across. Like one root will grow and then loads of other roots will go out and then the mint grows. So it takes over, which is cool. But like one whole area of the garden was just mint, which it was just not really even useful mint because it was too big to use. And I want to make it into a vegetable zone. So I'm trying to go through it all, but I think I'm literally going to have to take all of the mud out of that area because it's like a raised area. It's probably about 1 by 2 meters, maybe. Don't hold me to that. I think I'm literally going to have to dig out all the mud. I think it's about that high. But I need a big tarp and also I'm going to have to do it all in one day because if it rains and I've got a big tarp mound of soil out there, it's going to be a freaking disaster. So I'll have to do that all in one day. So that is going to have to be a thing that I sort out my brain for. Just to deal with this flipping mint. I feel bad about taking all the mint out for some reason. It's like I've anthropomorphized the mint. So I've been trying to save a lot of it. Because you can basically just move it around. It grows very well. Every day. Anyway, welcome to the gardening hour. I've just been enjoying sorting out my garden. Set up and machine. There's always hope, sadly, usually followed by crushing disappointment. But we move on in the hope of something. No idea what, just something. I mean, it's sort of true. I can't argue with that, to be honest. It's the, the challenges that we face in life, the trauma and the hurdles and the battles are like the things that really shape us and our character. They seem bad, obviously, hence why they are like the traumatic parts. But like if you're just cruising through, nothing happening, you just would be a very probably, I'd hesitate to say bland, but you might just not be a very deeply, you might not be able to empathize with people very much for a start, and you just probably wouldn't have a very wide perspective on, like, I don't know, just empathizing with people. I think it gives you a lot. The challenges you face and overcome give you strength, and being strong is good. So every challenge you know face and you overcome, which inevitably you will, just makes you a bit stronger, right? Right, nailed it. We need to make that a little bit more brief. We need to workshop that, make it about 2 paragraphs shorter, and we'll be we'll be able to become a words of wisdom stream. Bam. Hope that made you feel better. I'm such a natural advice. I actually really like this song. I just literally told you I've already listened to this playlist twice today. Oh crap. What's happened? The music stopped. What's now happening? I cursed myself. What the heck? For me, it stopped. Wow. Weird. Very disorientating. Did something happen with my headphones? Well, I don't. I really killed my vibe. I was like, I love this song. And then it just went off. This is upsetting. It says it's still playing. Can you guys still hear it? Let me just see what's happening. Maybe it's this. Sometimes it like Bluetooths over to the wrong device. My stomach just made the weirdest little noise. Oh god, I can't work out without music, guys. It's too distressing for me. We'll get it back. We can do it. Says that's still connected. What's happening here? Your garden's full of exotic flowers. Some call them weeds. I call them exotic. They're just native plants. I'm trying to maintain some of the weeds. To be fair, some people would definitely call the mint a weed. Okay. All right, it's fine. That's working on there. I charged these headphones up. Right now I have to pause it. But that was longer than 30 seconds. There's something going on with this. What have I done? I was managing to not swear so far today, I think. Connect me. I might have to eat a banana if my stomach keeps on making that sound. How do you do it? Not connected. Or connect. Right. We will resume sanity very soon. For some reason it just like decided to disconnect to the Bluetooth. I have to do it like this because right, I'll just turn them off. But there's a little light. It's the only way I can tell what the flip's going on with these things. I get myself a banana whilst this is researching. Don't get too excited. Did I fix it? The headphones made a noise, like maybe. Those bananas seen better days. I can buy myself flowers. Connected mic audio. No, I want to be connected. Give me a second. Might have to wait a minute for the music. It's starting to irritate me. Garden's full of stingers. Everything else dies. Mint died again, and that's supposed to be hard to control invasive species. Maybe it's the positioning. Is there not much light? Sorry, I don't know why I didn't just completely eat it in the kitchen. I'm not really like big on eating on camera. I'd never be a mukbang star. Okay, let's see if it wants to play. Oh, 9 viewers. Well, I hope you enjoyed the banana eating section of the stream. That probably won't happen again. Ah, yeah, I fixed it. Thank God. I was hating that. No offense, I love being here with you, but I just like to have some music in my ears at the same time. You need to utilize those stinging nettles, Grotlick. You can eat them, you know, apparently. I've never really eaten nettle soup or whatever, but it's very good for you, genuinely. Also, getting stung by nettles is supposed to be really good for like inflammation and stuff. It sounds weird, sounds horrible. Absolutely hate getting nettle stings, but it is pretty much a documented thing. People who have like arthritis and stuff go and like if you've got it in your legs and stuff, you get stings on the legs. It's something to do with your like histamine response, I think, but I don't know the science behind it. So you could try and start up like a what do you call it, like a holistic workshop in your garden where people come along and sting themselves with nettles. You charge them like 50 quid an hour, beat them with nettles. Because I feel like some people would do that. I know I just put those on and I'm now taking them off. It's because I did it wrong. I didn't look at the book. It's going to be a slow session today. No, it's going to be 2 hours is what it's going to be. Tops. Come up with it. So, how do you feel about that idea? Let's workshop a name. Sting. I need help. Sting. The stinger. Yes. Wait, I'm sorry, but like I wasn't making fun of you. I just know that's like it's on. The Nettle Club. Put the nettle to the pedal. No. Here we go. If a zombie apocalypse comes, I'll do the planning. Someone else can do the farming. I'm fine with that. I don't mind it. If you want to plan out my thing there, you can. I've sort of half planned it, but I need to plan it properly, and I'm not really looking forward to that part. I've got to put some broad beans out there. Broad beans are going soon. I've started spinach already, and some rocket and some leeks because they might survive the winter. We'll see. We, the viewer, requests you, the streamer, works out while singing a medley of Christmas carols. Don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. Carols or songs? Because I can do this Christmas songs, but I don't think I know one single carol. No female streamer eats bananas. Avert eyes, everyone. It was only half a banana, guys. It was only half. Don't cancel me, Twitch. It's non-sexual. I was just feeding myself. Yeah, it does cause it, but I didn't make up the science. It's like it causes you to have like a histamine response, or whatever, or release the antihistamine to the histamine, however that works. Yeah, you need the antihistamine. Yeah, so it releases you to that, which then helps other issues other than just the nettle stings. I guess. I'm telling you, do it. You just need to think of the name for the business. Getting stung by nettles is good for you. I will do the research on that one. Yeah, honestly, it sounds weird, but it's true. I've heard that like ages ago, but I saw something recently about it as well, which is why it kind of popped into my head. Yeah, no, it's like I said, I'm not suggesting I've done it myself. It hurts like hell when you get stung by nettles. If you get stung by nettles, you have to get those dock leaves, right, and rub them on it. You have to find some dock leaves. They're always not normally nearby to the nettles, and then you just like rub it on. But I think that maybe that's just a lie because it just just cooling or something. It feels like you're doing something. Let's crack on before it's fully dark here. My head is no more in the chat when I go that way. Okay. 10 on each side. We finally got round to getting this exercise started. That was long. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Under there we go. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Felt fine. Felt flipping fine. Let's load it up a bit more. Oh, Matt is getting all wrapped up. What's going on? Have you gone to research this nettle thing because you don't believe me? I think some people do it for like kinky reasons, but that is not what I'm referring to. So if your search leads you down that path, I'd suggest don't take it. And I'm in no way suggesting that that is what I'm meaning. No. But I do think that there is such a thing as a kink for that. God knows. Probably a kink for everything. But no, as a medicinal. But you can definitely make soup and tea and stuff out of it. I was actually trying to grow some more stuff like that, which is just like grows out there by itself. I haven't got any nettles. I would try to utilize them. I'm getting like kind of sort of plagued by nasturtiums, and you can eat that. It just doesn't taste very nice. It doesn't really have a nice taste, so I mean you can eat it, but do I want to? I'm trying to utilize my space out there, you know, make this space pay for itself. I've saved myself £1 on spinach every 3 months or something. No, it's good for the soul, right? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But my potatoes, I think, will actually have some ready for Christmas, which is just super cute. It was unplanned. And I think that there'll be some in there in the garden. It looks good. I don't want to rifle it with them. Sometimes I get impatient with the potatoes and like check what's going on under there. But I don't want to rifle with it because they're looking promising. I'm just going to dig them up on Christmas Eve and see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. 15, 16, 17. Like you hold her, and you can't fuck you. What was that? Maybe not in this apartment. Not scary. Because I got my headphones on. I don't know what that was. Just heard a weird clattering. Maybe someone finally got sick of my singing. No. Hey, the best thing happened yesterday. It was so good. And it is so true about, right? It's this. Hang on. This is so cool. It was great. I'll tell you what's good. Let me catch up first. Let me scroll, please. I think you're getting to the age now where I'm going to buy one of those new lawnmowers. It's called a goat. I think that's a wicked idea. We used to have goats when I was a kid because I couldn't have milk, regular milk. And it was cheaper to just have goats in those days. I lived in the countryside. Guess it made sense. But they were cool. They were like friendly. They were pals. I think you're probably joking, but you should get a goat. Goes into garden. Throws myself into bed of nettles. When asked in hospital why, I will say a streamer told me it was good for me. But what if you end up just getting up and feeling like amazing afterwards and you're like, I feel rejuvenated? You'll have to come and let me know. But also, I don't think anyone suggested throwing yourself in a bed of nettles. They just said to like hit it on your, like, if you have like arthritis in your knees or something, you like do it on your knees or whatever. I'm just saying what I heard. I'm not saying I'm like the doctor of this, the nettle doctor. That's Grotlek. He's the one with the holistic workshop. Disclaimer: you have not added that one here yet. Why you pinned my typo? Oh, I didn't mean to pin anything. How do I unpin any? I don't even know. Unpin that. How do we do it? Can you unpin it? Did you unpin that? Let me know if you need any help. Thanks. That freaking pinning thing always pops up and covers up half the message, and I try and get rid of it. I told you, I guess. I'll tell you what was good now. I remember because I wanted to just check what you guys were saying. Right, yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before on stream. I was talking about how the candy canes are like really good currency in December and how I utilized them before when I went to the coffee shop. I gave the staff some candy canes, and then they filled up my loyalty card with like all the stamps. So I got like basically free coffee. So like one candy cane basically equal to like £3.50 in that case, because that's going to be a good savings. And I'm sure I was talking about that yesterday or the day before on stream. Anyway, so then the weirdest thing happened after streaming yesterday. So there was like a knock at the door, which was weird because I wasn't expecting anyone, but I just thought it was probably for the other flat, like next door or upstairs or whatever. And it was a delivery guy. So he had this Nero bag, coffee place bag. I got scared. I didn't want to like promote Nero. No, my brain just went weird. And then I was like, no, that's not here. Maybe it's next door or something. And he was like, no, it's this number. Show me the number. And then when he showed me, I was like, no, like it's the different street name. So because it was sounded so similar, but it was like just the letters were different. So he was really confused because he was showing me the map and he was like, why is it like sent me here? Because it sent him to the right street, but the wrong name on his map. So then I jokingly was like, well, I can take it if you don't need it. And then I was like, only joking. And he was like, oh no, like stressing out because he didn't know what the heck was going on with his app. But then I just gave him a candy cane and I was like, here you go. You seem like you probably need this because he was like, oh, what am I going to do? So then he went off. I didn't think about it. And then like I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a coffee now because he's made me want a coffee with his stupid coffee bag coming to my door. And then like 5 minutes later, before the coffee kettle had even brewed, he knocked on the door again. And then he was like, hey, it's really far away. I'm probably gonna have to cancel this order because it's gonna be cold by the time I get there. Do you want it? He was like, I don't really drink coffee. So I was like, okay, yeah, sweet, thank you. He was like, you gave me the sweet, so I thought I'd better rather give it to you than throw it away. So I was like, oh, sweet. But I don't really drink milk, but I drank it. It was pretty intense. It was like a luxury Nero mocha with like hazelnut syrup added. The the receipt had like the price on it and everything. It was like £6 something worth of mocha. I was like, this is great. This is freaking great. In my opinion, it was freaking great. Because, like, I was only joking when I said I'll take it if you don't know what to do with it, but I'm really glad I said that now. And I gave him a sweet. So the currency price of the candy cane is going up. It started at £3 something when I bought the one in small batch. And then yesterday, that order was worth like £6 something. Also, it was the weirdest flipping order. They'd ordered this expensive £6 coffee, which is so bizarre anyway, ordering one coffee when you literally live in the city for delivery. But get this, so the order was like this fancy coffee and then add cutlery. So it was a fancy coffee, 2 forks and a spoon. Weird. Weird. No part of that mocha hot chocolate ensemble required a fork or a spoon because it didn't have cream or marshmallows or anything. So that was weird. But hey, I got a free drink and some free wooden cutlery. 1. Score. 2. And I made a guy happy. 3 with a little candy cane. 4. 5. And I proved my goddamn point, which I was trying to make the other day. So that fills me with joy also. They are currency in December. Candy canes are currency. And the value can be up to £6, it turns out, which is a new high, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, given it wasn't his £6 to give away, it was Nero's. But it's okay, it's a win. It's a W for me. I don't know why my brain did that. It's like I said Nero, and then I got like a second thought. It like, am I allowed to say like brand names to you and Grotleg? It just didn't make any sense, like any of the thought process. And then I was like, sort of trying not to laugh at my own insanity. I think I got away with it. We're gonna go into concentration curls. All right, this workout is kind of motivating me because I feel like a lot stronger than the workout. So it might seem like it's a bit easy because I feel the same way. But that's good. A week back at it, and I'm basically getting to where I should be. Should have been 2 months ago. I like this song. But again, this song goes to show that the lyrics don't need to make any sense. It starts out sounding like it makes sense, and it ends up. This bit makes no sense. Look, the horses get something shiny, get something meaty for the main course. What have you got in the stable? What the fuck is he talking about? There's plenty. This is hungry work. I worship like a dog. The shrine of your lies makes no sense. Dogs do not worship. It's a bad metaphor. I know I'm making you listen to the song and then I'm just critiquing it. It's part of the way I enjoy music. I like to fully delve in. No, we're doing a different exercise now. I enjoy the sound of it, and then I'm like, what are they actually saying though? Because I've been singing it for a while now, and then when I look into it, I'm like, this is gibberish. 8 out of 10 times, I'm like, this makes no sense. Makes even less sense than the lyrics I had been singing. My version makes more sense. 1, 2, and I am human. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, But yeah, the bit when he starts talking about the horses and the shiny stuff doesn't make sense. I've looked at the lyrics and it is literal gibberish. It's tricking us. The shrine of your lies. Bye. I wanted to get more on camera, but it didn't really help. It just made me smaller. As is the way with perspective. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like I watched another interesting documentary yesterday. What was it? What was it? God knows. When I was watching it, I was like, oh, I might mention this when I stream next. This is interesting. No, I'm sure it'll pop into my head though. But it was something. I saved it into one of my Society of Strong playlists on YouTube that I have been randomly curating. But it's completely gone out of my head. Yeah, good story. Well done, well done. Concentration. Now we're gonna go on. We're gonna add on. So that was 9. I want to put a bit more than 1 on there. I want to go up to 11. Are we gonna regret it? Let's see. Right. Oh God. I don't know if you noticed either. I started to do my nails last night, but it takes a really long time to get the acrylics off. I was going to take off the pink and do them, and I've taken it off, but now I haven't got like to the point where I re-put them on. And it feels like I've had the ends of my fingers amputated. I hate the way it feels right now. I hate the way it feels. I just saw the disclaimer. I'm not a doctor or a personal trainer. True that. You're responsible for your own health and well-being in general. Even if a doctor or a personal trainer tells you to do something that sounds dumb, you're responsible. If you choose to follow any advice, good decision. This is done entirely at your own risk. Agreed. Thanks, Rolex. £6 for coffee. Give me one moment. I just fainted. I would want the whole coffee plant for that. It was more than £6. Obviously, it was on Deliveroo, so they added charge. It was like £6.50 or £6.60 or something like that. It was crazy expensive. Fella didn't even get it. No, he probably got one afterwards, but it probably took about an hour to arrive. He could have just nipped out to the shop. Like, it is the city here. It was far away from me, but it was still in the city. But hey, I'm not complaining. I got a free luxury mocha hazelnut delightful. And it really was a treat because I literally never get like a proper hot chocolate or mocha thing with dairy because it makes me feel like shit. But because it was there, I was like, well, why not? Let's not waste it. Candy canes are currency in December. Rushes to the store to buy obscene amount of candy canes. Right, honestly, I just did this last year as well. I bought like 2 packs from Lidl. I bought a packet of mint and a packet of strawberry, and that sees me through December. I give them to the delivery guys, so that makes them not F about when they're bringing me the stuff I've ordered online for people for presents, because they know that I'm friendly and I'm going to give them sweets maybe. I give them to nice people that work in coffee shops and stuff, or I give them to people where I've had to go in and do a bit of Christmas shopping because I've worked in retail, and those people probably haven't had a break. They probably need some sugar. They probably need a day off. They've probably been getting a lot of crap. And yeah, you can just give them sweets and then they give you free stuff. I swear to God, it's partly because I'm very kind and benevolent, but it's partly because they really sort you out. They're like, oh yeah, she knows. Get to the front of the queue, love. Trust. And in Lidl, they only cost like £1.20 for a packet. So they've already well paid off dividends. They already paid off on the first day when I gave it to the guy in small batch coffee shop because he gave me the free coffee loyalty card. That's worth like £3.40. Bam. Dogs worship the great god pedigree, chum, dog food, any kind of food. Honestly, my parents' dog used to just worship like a place on the pavement where he found an old napkin with ketchup on once 5 years ago. And every time you walk past, he'll be like, "No, no, no, no! Remember that time when there was a bit of napkin here which had a bit of ketchup on, and you didn't spot me in time, and I got to lick it." Very helpful if you're forgetful about where your friends live, and you're going to go to their street, and you're like, "I can't remember which place it was." Like if ever they've given your dog food, the dog will take you right to the door. We go, "Oh yeah, I know which one it is. I for sure got a little bit of crisps here once off of the floor 12 years ago." 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I shouldn't have added so much. 8. No, it's fine. That means by the end of this, when I go on to my next last set, I'll be back up to my June weight, which is why I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh shoot. I do slightly need to check my phone and if I might need to send some replies if I have some messages. Apologies. So yeah, we're going to end up with 12 for the last set, 12 kg on there. Let's have a quick look at this. Eep. No, don't know why I thought people might have needed me. No, no. I pre-prepared some messages, so I wouldn't have actually had to type anything. They would have only needed one of 3 replies. So I just pre-wrote them. We'll see if I was psychic or not, if I'll need them between now and 4. Okay, just add 1 kg on there. It's looking a bit chonky because obviously I've just added it all on and I haven't put the plates on that I would have done if I'd started at this weight. Seeing as it's Christmas, here is some religious history. God originally intended for Jesus to be born in my hometown of Rotherham, but he couldn't find 3 wise men. I've never been to Rotherham, but I'm sure there's a lot of wisdom to be found in Rotherham. I'm sure. I'm certain of it. I was thinking yesterday about Christmas is like in the UK, why aren't umbrellas associated with like the Christmas aesthetic? Like the amount of times when I'd be more likely to take an umbrella out with me on Christmas Day than, say, for example, a sledge is considerably higher. Pretty much rains like at some point every Christmas Day. And umbrellas are jolly looking. They look festive and nice. So I'm like, they're not really assigned to a holiday at the moment. Kind of April, I guess, maybe. But I think we should bring in umbrellas into the Christmas aesthetic. Why not? My city, where I currently live in, on their Christmas lights that they have in the main shopping center, they have like aliens with Santa hats. They have some spray paint cans spraying the words Happy Christmas or something in lights. They have the weirdest selection. So I think umbrellas are more Christmassy than aliens, like literally. Right? Seasonal. 2. Let's start a movement. Let's bring umbrellas to Christmas. 3, 2. Oh, festive celebrations. 4, 5. Umbrellas are a nice looking thing. They should be. They're just more useful than a sledge in the UK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. 6. Okay, good. Nice. I finished on 12. I'm happy about that. Okay, what are we doing next? Reverse fly. Let's see if we can remember how to do these bastards. Sometimes they go a bit confused. Literally just because I overthink it now. I know how to do this. You know how to do it, yeah. You got this. Also, the beautiful South planned on making the song Rotherham, or nobody else had heard of it. You know what? I think that beautiful South album, that Rotterdam or anywhere or whatever. Then they had the other track that was around the same time. What was it? Not Perfect 10. That was later. Was it? Anyway, I was going to say, I think that was literally one of the first CDs I bought. I think it was one of the first CDs I bought. It was like a beautiful South album. Random bit of SOS trivia there. Is there one with swearing in it? Because honestly, I was youngish, so it was probably if there's one with swearing in it. Oh, the people are something. People are pickled. The people are pickled for sure. Again, it's another song that makes no sense. They've been scamming us all these years. The lyrics are all gibberish, guys. It's like the Truman Show. Everyone suddenly realizes we've been singing along to fripp and nonsense. I swear that song made sense one time in my life. This is a banger. I actually really like this song. I like the bit where she screams out like a banshee, "Mother!" She does it a few times. Don't worry if you didn't miss it. No, it's over now. You've missed it. No. All the wide men in Rotherham had the wisdom to move. That's what the wise men, wide, like I thought you meant like wide boys or a football team here in Rotherham are so bad. They're talking about putting a bell in the balls. God, can hear it. Because isn't that like a thing for like some kind of seeing impaired sports? I would never rate a town based on how well their local football team performs, to be honest with you. That wouldn't even factor on my list of considerations. So you're okay. I can't see the other two collars, and that's why I keep. Oh, they're right behind me. That's why I have spinning my head around like a freaking owl, like going mad there for a while. I was malfunctioning. Kept looking. Okay, now I've just covered everything in plates. Slaps. What did I miss? You mean the Christmas songs? Hang on. Why did I put my weight there? Why? Stupid woman. I mean, the Christmas songs I always changed the words to were the ones I was forced to sing in primary school. Well, shepherds washed their socks by night. Yeah, I think we used to do that on. Or watching BBC. The angel of the Lord came down and switched to IT. True that, and also, yeah, we also had it 4 channels, but we, instead of having channel 4, had S4C, babe, so consider yourself lucky. Back, Siarad Cymraeg, the Welsh channel, or whatever S4C stands for. I don't actually know what the S stands for. Maybe Siarad. No, that would just mean speaking. That doesn't make sense. I don't know what it stands for, but I'm not gonna face like that for this. Halo, Halo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's heavy, guys. It's heavy. We need those, and we're gonna need those. Be my angel now. You Welsh. SoS is just Channel 4 in Welsh. Oh, Channel 4. Probably, literally. Yeah. I thought you knew I grew up in Wales. Croeso I Cymru and all that. So dwi ddim yn hoffi siarad Cymraeg. Hello. Ah, get on. Halo. Yeah, the Welsh translation of the name and acronym of that. Aye, lad. Back in the we only had black and white TV and 3 channels. I know the last word is Cymru. Channel 4 Cymru? Could well be, because like chocolate in Welsh is literally siocled, like SIO, chocolate. So channel could very well just be channel with a different spelling. Some words are like that, or modern words. Chew out. Everybody knows the microwave words, right? The Welsh. Oh no, is that Welsh? Poppity ping. All over your face. Yeah, I tried to explain this to someone recently who's like 18. Like when I was a kid, I had like a little portable TV, and it was cool because I could watch it in my room. I didn't have it when I was like a little kid. I was like a teenager in secondary school, and like the portable TV I had, it was like a square cube thing. Like it was probably like that size, I guess. It was portable. It had a handle, but the screen on that bitch was like smaller than my phone screen considerably. The screen was probably like that big, and then the dial was literally like a knob that you turned, and then it had a little thing and an aerial. And like it wasn't like the height of technology, clearly. Like we were skint when we were growing up, but it was cool, and it was like we got it from like Argos or something. It was a currently viable thing that was out, and I used to like watch TV in bed, like watch and S4C switched to Channel 4 at like 9 or 10 p.m. And at that time, you used to get like quite a lot of cool movies, or just like sometimes like South Park and stuff was on then. And it was like going to the real world, like not being in Wales for a bit. It was cool. But they used to have loads of really cool movies on Channel 4 late night, and I just used to watch them. And it was black and white as well, that little bitch. It was the shittest thing, but at the time it was actually cool. So, but because the person I was talking to is like kind of like my peer, they're 18, but we seem similar age when we chat. But they were like, "What is all of this? This all sounds insane." And I was like, "Times changed really quickly over the last 30 years, bro. Things changed. Things changed." Goes to Google. Channel pronounced Chanel. It's perfume. Yeah, true that. Pedwar, yeah, that's 4. Channel Pedwar Cymru, meaning Channel 4 Wales. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? And like chocolate is the same SIO chocolate. It's but instead of CH is SI. Yeah. Do you remember the launch of C5? Spice Girls did it. I probably do remember. I was peak Spice Girls era. Back in my day, we knew the real names for metal coat hangers, and it wasn't to hang clothes. It was to make an aerial for portable TV. Yeah, I feel like we had plenty. I feel like my dad had one on one of his cars made out of an aerial, and if I remember rightly, I don't think he even bothered to make it uncoat hanger shaped. I think it was still fucking triangle. That's the sort of like childhood I had. My dad always used to have like transit vans with like we just sit in the back on whatever furniture was in there, like maybe an armchair, maybe just a rug, no seatbelts. That is more so because we lived like quite rurally rather than the fact that it was the prehistoric era. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm weakening on these bastards, but I don't want to hear about it, okay? I don't want to hear about it. Don't tell me. I already know. I just want to get them done for my mental progress. How do you guys feel about Billie Eyelash? Yes, yes. I know that's not a real pronunciation of her name. Yeah. Need a car battery bank bigger than the Battersea Power Station to power the portable TV. I can't remember. It probably had like 8 like AA batteries or like 10 AA batteries or something in it because it was portable, that one, which is why it seemed cool. I mean, it probably had like a lead that you could plug into the mains. Optional. It was more so funny that like the buttons were a knob that you turn to like find the channel like that way. Somewhat unnecessary. They probably could have just put buttons on the thing. This seems like I've gone up too much. What have I done? No, no. So I took one off there and one off there. So 15, 16. Okay, yeah, this is correct. God, my basic maths is really abysmal. Okay, well, that's what fingers are for, right? That's what fingers are for. I started mentioning about my fingers earlier. It honestly feels so freaking weird without having long nails after you've had long acrylic nails on for ages. Like I normally nothing really touches like the tip of my finger because like I do stuff with like the tips of my if I'm doing stuff. It feels so weird today. It feels like super sensitive. Ding dong. I'm still got like my last set to do of those. It's not as dark as I thought it was going to be getting. 3:15. I swear it was like dark by 4 o'clock yesterday. Nowadays, no TV for me. I'd rather have the money to buy 10 DVD box sets rather than pay the TV license. Common mistake people make: you don't pay the license to own a TV. Yeah, I haven't paid the TV license for ages because I have never had a TV since living on my own. Like, and I never would optionally watch anything like on the BBC. So if you don't have BBC iPlayer or whatever, I've always been like, if they want to come around and try and prove I'm watching BBC stuff, they can because I'm literally not. It's my least favorite outlets for anything. So yeah, no, I don't have it. I haven't paid TV license for ages. But you're right; they totally imply that you have to have a TV license. It's a bit sneaky. Save you money, big time. We were poor back in the day, but we had fun. Dancing around the room with the coat hanger, trying to get a picture on the TV. Yeah, right. It's just kind of you didn't really have the comparison of not having it like that, so it's just kind of the norm. For us, I think it seemed the norm more so because we literally lived in the middle of nowhere too. We had a lot of stuff like power outages and stuff. A power outage was such an American way of saying a power cut, right? Um, we used to have loads of power cuts, and we were quite far off, like from the main village and stuff. So they'd leave our power out for a few days. They'd be like, there's only a couple of houses attached to that bit of the line. They can wait. So it's stuff like having a crap TV reception. We probably just chalked it up to that as well. But yeah, like power cuts and stuff, we used to find it fun when we were kids. We actually used to find it fun. Play cards and stuff, light candles, kind of cool. 2, 3, 4. I'm already not doing these very good. 5. It just about counted. That's quite heavy though. There's 9 kg on each side. What are we going to do now? Pullovers. Fine. Easy. What is this one? I don't know. I've got to change this weight because I'm only using one dumbbell. I thought I was taking a really long time to get through this workout, but not so much. I chatted a lot at the start for a min there. But to be honest, I think pull day is my shortest one because when I'm on good form, I would have done some pull-ups beforehand. But in my head, I was thinking I was doing push day today. So I actually didn't. I still might. I'm not going to rule it out. Except for if I get spare time, I really do need to redo this hand. 16 kg, so that's 10. 15. And then I'll be doing push day tomorrow instead, do my bench and all of that tomorrow. One sec. God damn. Last year I bought myself a bunch of this gym stuff like around Christmas. Got the new bar. I had a bar already that someone else had let me use, but it was just a bit different. And then I got that one as a Christmas present for myself, and it was nice. It was a good buzz. I got that and like a bunch of weights, but every delivery guy, whatever, the DPD delivery guy is probably chuffed at me this year because I haven't got him bringing boxes with like 10k weights in down the steps. Kids these days don't know they were born. They couldn't survive in my era. They would have though, because they would have been like on the same page. You're on amazing form. You're doing really well. Be proud of yourself. Thanks. Yeah, some things like those and lat raises are like just hard exercises, aren't they? Like just hard. Gonna do my pullovers now. I'm trying not to be covered up by the chat. Oh, I always like have problems with the headphones being in the way of the arm movement. So we can think ahead. Put them up there. For now, subconsciously feel like when I take off the headphones, it's gonna, like I'm taking off the mic as well, but I'm not because it's attached to my glasses, not the headphones. But I think that sometimes makes me not want to take the headphones off because I'm like thinking you won't be able to hear me because it feels weird that I can't feel anything on me with the mic because it's just on my glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10. A bit sloppy. A little bit sloppy. That's a nice weight. Let me put these on. It's like I feel like if I put my headphones on, I'm going to be able to hear you. It makes no sense. I can hear you now. I'm back in the channel. What the hell? Right. What's on the cards for Grotlek and Batgaz today? For the rest of your Monday afternoon. Also, anyone else who may be in the chat. Sorry, that wasn't an exclusive question. I still have work to do. I just split my day up so that I have a break in the middle and do workout 2 till 4. I'm going to try and stick with that this week. Right. What was that then? 16. It felt heavy, but let's just be sensible. Put 17. See how it feels. But I'm making good gains today in regard to. I'm glad I checked back at what I was up to in June. The reason I only checked back to June was 2 reasons, basically. Basically, because this particular notebook started in June, because I have tons of these. And I couldn't be bothered to go through and find the one prior to that. But also when I reduced what I was doing was in August, so I thought, oh, I'll just look in June. I should have looked properly. I didn't really do the dates very well in here, so it was really unclear for me to like figure out what was what, except for where I'd started it at June. So it wasn't scientific. I just recorded what my best was in June, but it's interesting to recap. I like to, for my personal ways and means of doing workouts. I like it. Your day consists of shop, food, workout, games, in that order. Living the dream after watching your amazing self, of course. Oh, nice. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good one. Pretty good day. What have you got planned for your workout? Or are you going to freestyle it? Never mind. I'm going to do 8 of these. 17. Right. Oh, I'm too far back and my head's half off the thing. It feels weird as fuck. Yeah. I think I could have still done them like that technically, but it felt weird for me. Oh, I still got my fucking headphones on. And it makes me to put my arms in a shit posture. Like it makes me bend my elbows out to avoid the headphones. So, God, I'm squishing myself. Okay. Enough waffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 7. I don't need any excuse to lose form on these. So, yeah, like the elbows want to sag anyway. So if I start with the headphones on, I don't have very much power. You get me? Push-ups, nice. Sit-ups, nice. Bench press tomorrow I'll be doing. Fly squats, I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to look on YouTube in a minute. Curl, leg press, deadlift, then die. No, then you're going to feel aliver than ever. Nice. Do you do like pyramid sets like I has my preference is, or do you have a different kind of system? What do we call it? A system? Method? What do we call that? Way. Okay. So I put it up 1 kg. All right, fine. I can finish it on 18 kg. That's not too shabby. I could do some push-ups. I haven't done any push-ups for a little while. Don't know how many I can do. Place your bets. Oh wait, that's not going to work out because you're going to say that I'm biased if I see what people have guessed first. I like the way I've got my room laid out at the moment. It's very advantageous to my workouts. Sometimes I rearrange the furniture because I think it will work for me, and then it sort of interferes with me working out because it requires too much adjustment to get the workout started. But I like the way I have it right now. The bench is kind of like free floating, so that works well. It doesn't put me off having to like move things to get things in place because they're kind of ready to go. I think that's a really good thing about home gym. You can move it around to your liking. I don't think they probably frown upon that in the normal gym considerably. Like, miss, you can't be moving the machinery. The feng shui. It's so off. 3. Aside from the fact that you can wear your pajamas, obviously. You can wear your pajamas to the main gym. I've definitely seen that. Oh, yeah. Okay, we did it. They had some signs up in the one gym that I used to go to where my sister lives to remind people what was and wasn't allowed. It raised questions for me as to why people were wearing that stuff to the gym in the first place. No workwear. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is turning up to the gym in like steel toe cap boots or whatever? That's wild. Trying to really get that leg day burn on the Stepmaster and steel toe caps or something. I think they would like talking about jeans and stuff. But what was the other one? No Crocs. But like loads of people used to wear Crocs to the gym. I don't personally, I'm not a Crocs girl. So I just can't imagine thinking that Crocs would be the one for the gym. I'm picky about shoes, footwear. I always used to have specific trainers that I wear specifically to the gym, to like indoors. And I found it irritating when other people don't do that at the gym. So, but I know that's a me thing. They're down there. Do 3 sets of 12 on everything except sit ups and press ups. So 3 sets of 20. Yeah, that's good. That's more like hypertrophy. It's like endurance kind of, whereas pyramid sets are kind of other one. Fly press is like a bench press, but you hold 2 dumbbells in each arm. Oh, yeah, okay. So the first bench that I had, which was also alone, was called like a butterfly bench, and it had like the pieces on it because it had a rack there, and then it had these arm things that you could do it. I didn't really use it because it took up too much space with them on to have it in here. But I didn't know the name of it, so you've taught me something. Thank you very much. Fly press. Yeah, butterfly bench or something, but I wouldn't recommend getting that particularly. Unless you already have it. Then you don't need a recommendation. If I did push-ups today, it's the wrong day. I could do some sit-ups, so I was thinking I could do some push-ups, but I probably can do some tomorrow, right? Push day. When I used to go to group training session, which was a bit like CrossFit, but it wasn't CrossFit, I would say. Um, it, the guy used to make us go into pairs and do like 100 sit-ups, and it was like a race, 100 sit-ups. And then the first time when I went there, I was just like, this is not possible. What is wrong with you? You're insane. Why are you asking me to do this? And I was teamed up with this girl called Kelly, who's really a cool girl, cool woman. And she was like, no, we got this. We'll just do 10 and then 10 and 10. We did it. We finished fully last. So I was like, I'm sorry, Kelly. You could have definitely finished sooner. But after I'd been there for a while, it was funny because I was on the, we always used to finish first. We used to get competitive. I would consistently finish first. But I always used to remember the first day where I was just like, that's not a possible thing to do in this amount of time. We're only here for an hour. What do you mean? 100 sit-ups. Don't get me wrong. I don't think I could do it now. I don't think so. And also, it's kind of easier if you're doing it with two people because you kind of do like a leg lock. So it actually makes you a bit easier because you have something to grip onto. It would be the equivalent of me doing push-ups with my feet under the sofa edge. So it is slightly different than just doing free sitting push-ups. Don't think I'm trying to brag and lie. It's a kind of a different vibe when you have your feet tucked or locked with someone else. More of a cardio vibe. But those were really fun sessions in general. Wonder if I can find any videos. If I ever get my Discord back up and running, I'll put some videos on there. But don't. Hey, here we go. It's the CrossFit massive. It wasn't CrossFit, was what I was saying though. So we didn't go hard like that. It was hard enough. It was just in mixed in with circuits. How you doing, Tomo? I think I said it right the first time and then defaulted back to saying it wrong. How's things? Howdy, y'all. I live in America now and I'm up super fucking early. Get me. Have you already worked out today? Here we go. Go take a look over at TomoFit. I haven't had a chance to catch TomoFit streaming. Last time I saw TomoFit streaming, they were streaming fitness, but a few times recently I've mentioned stuff like that, and then people have been like, I'm streaming gaming now. Get with the times, SOS. So hopefully still streaming. Did I finish and was just going to do sit-ups? Yeah. Got so excited to see Tomo in the chat that I literally forgot whether I'd done my workout. Start over. He missed it. Let's start over, guys. Back to bent over row. I promised a lie at the start of this stream because I told you guys that by the end of the stream it would be darkness outside, and it's only half darkness. What's the time? Oh, we still got half an hour. I may not be a liar. I may not be proved a liar. This next half an hour could be quite critical into proving my reputation as an honest person. What's good, Tomo? Go check out the channel. You have your own home gym. I like to come right up to the camera and then block my face out completely with this ratty old tablet. Why? Just can't decide which one to read. You have your own home gym set up. No way you're gonna gym where everyone looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger and I look like Albert Steptoe. No one would laugh at you, and if they did laugh, they would be the asshole, 100%. Like I think most people who train just respect other people that are training. Like if I would go to the gym, I would never see somebody that was out of shape there and be like, what an idiot. I'd be like, yeah, respect. Personally, but I also feel like other people share that feeling. I really do feel that. But it's a very like anxiety riddled place. So if you're already feeling a little anxious, you probably also pick up on other people feeling the same way. Like a lot of people have anxiety about their body, even people that you wouldn't expect to. Like everyone has little things, like whether they think their legs are too skinny or whatever. Everyone's working on something. So I think sometimes that rubs off, and like people who are feeling anxious, they perceive it as being like animosity or something in the air towards yourself because you're already feeling a bit anxious. But actually, I think probably a lot of it's like everyone's shared anxieties because they're all in their workout gear, all sweaty and in public, trying not to grunt weird. My personal feelings, I might be wrong. Yeah, I did it right the second time. It's Tomo fit because of your toe fetish. I know. You're on your way to work. It's been a few weeks since your last stream. It's all right. We're all changing, like with the seasons, getting into the flow of what works. I tried a different time of streaming last week, and I was streaming early for me, but it was like midnight for you guys. Didn't really work out for me too well, but I'm back to this kind of time now. I think this might be a good time for me to be streaming, but you just have to figure out what works with your schedule. You got this. You got this, Tomo. I expect you've had a lot of like changes and stuff with your move. Well, when the darkness arrives, SOS, will you be believing in a thing called love or saying hello to it like an old friend? I like the darkness. I'll be happy about it. I feel like those are probably song lyrics, or you've lost the plot. Still love you either way. Either way. Da, 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 da. So, should I do some sit ups then? Because I finished all my bloody exercises. And Tomo said that 100 is merely a warm up. What's would constitute for a good cool down? I need to wait until 4 o'clock arrives so that I can prove to you that it's going to be pitch black. Let's put these plates away real slow. God, that was very close to me squashing my finger. I would have been swearing. Oh, too early to swear now that I live in America and it's like 7 a.m. and I'm up with the lark. You share the same sentiment. Those who are in the gym get the nod of approval no matter the physique. Totally, right? 100%. And like, yeah, I definitely have known people who I just thought were like, would never be insecure at all and have amazing physiques. And then when you get to know them, they turn out that they're like someone I knew who was my personal trainer's friend, but they were both really fit, great looking lads, gym bro types. And then they were talking about how the one guy was like really getting paranoid because people kept looking over. And I was like, I think they're probably just looking over at you because you have amazing form and they're trying to see like how you're utilizing that bit of equipment because you look like you know what you're doing. And they were like, no, like I hate it. People keep looking at me. But that was really eye opening to me because I was like, damn, I think I've probably been guilty of doing that myself. Where in terms of like if they're using like those different equipments which have the wires on that you can use in different ways. See, you can totally see why I might look at that person and be like, what the flip is he doing with that thing? I should figure out how to use that. He looks like he's in great shape. So I'm probably really guilty of doing that, but not aware that they're like internally like, why is everyone staring at me? I'm just trying to work out. I'm sweaty and red and I don't like it. Yeah, I always respect to people being at the gym. Anything like that. Like if I see people jogging in the street, I always try and give them a bit of way. Obviously, to a certain extent, if they're jogging in a really ridiculously busy area, I'm like, I would still give them way, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't smile. I'd be like, "This is on you. You should be smiling at me." Not that I'm petty. Not petty. Oh, now everyone's turning up. Now the darkness arrives to the UK. Shout out. Thank you, Grotleg. You got there for me. Told you as it was going to be dark soon. It's going to ruin me pretending to be American. Plan. How are you feeling, Dion? Are you feeling a bit better? Right, hang on, let me just scroll up because I missed a bit of stuff there. Approve of anything people do to improve their own health and fitness. Yeah, right. Also, if people laughing at anyone for any reason is a dick move, like unless they're like a comedian and they're trying to be funny. I used to work with these really scruffy guys outside, and they were so judgmental when people used to walk past. They'd be like, "Oh, look at her with their yellow boots on," and I just used to be like, "Dude, look at you! Fucking fashion police, like your holy joggers on. The frick. You prefer the darkness. It's the best way. Dion, I do hope you're feeling better. Go check out Dion's stream. See, this is the kind of person who I would shout out and be like, go check out Dion's fitness stream. And then I just make it obvious that I haven't been on Twitch for ages. Because the last time I seen Dion, he was just chilling, feeling ill, doing a mukbang. And before that, he was playing like being a little corgi on a battlefield sort of game, not working out. So you need to go over and check out yourself. It's all kind of good stuff over there, but always a good time. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There we go. Hi, hi, hi. You're made of paper mache. If someone calls me one sandwich away from far, then I crumble. What? I think I might have read that wrong. You saying you're hungry? Okay. If someone calls you fat calls me one sandwich away from fat, then I grumble. Right, okay, sorry. It's hella confusing for me, for my intelligence level. I couldn't handle it. Feeling better today, good, good, good. It would have been that McDonald's that will have sorted you out, all of that vitamin C from your neon orange American drink. That's probably spicy with the vitamins. Corgi on a battlefield. That's adorable. I don't know what it was called. It was what I saw, though. That's what I saw, people. I'm not lying. It was a corgi on a submarine, I think. Looked fun. My gaming knowledge isn't really up to date. Go find out for your goddamn self. It's a good time over there. Tomo Fit's gonna be doing some CrossFit stuff soon once he's finished working. Probably. I was gonna do some sit-ups just for no reason, really. I already finished my workout. Loves hanging around so that I don't look like a liar, because I said that by the time my stream ended, it would be dark outside, and I've finished my workout and it's not yet dark. So, sit-ups. How many should I do? Homo said 100's a warm-up, but I'm doing cool-down, so no need for that. Let's see. I haven't done sit-ups in a time. Let's be a little bitch about it. I'll do 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't want to let you down, so I picked up the 5K. 6, 7, seeing as you've all tuned in. 8, it's going well. I've managed to do my shout outs. 10, why did I say 25? 11, 12, 13, why? 15, why did I say it? 16, motherfucker. 17, dying. 18, 19. Oh, I had a thought earlier. 20, one of millions I have every day. 5 more. 1. What's everyone calling panties where you live? 3. Drop it in the comments. What are you calling panties? I call them the K word. Which in the UK is knickers with a K, y'all. But what is everyone else calling panties? How many had I done? I need to do 5 more. But I just remembered because I was going to ask my American friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was thinking, I hope my knickers aren't showing. Okay, I've managed to do those 25 there. I didn't die. What? Oh, I'm headless. Here we go. Vitamin. Oh shit, you guys say vitamin. Vitamin. You get your McDonald's vitamins from your gallon of like neon stuff. You can't get that sort of thing over here. You need my back and shoulder exercises. I'm doing pull day now. Tomorrow I'm doing push. Thanks. Okay. I was cautious because I didn't want to get cancelled because I was lying down. I thought it might come out distorted. The Coochie munchers, is that what you call them? Get your coochie munchers off. I think some members of the chat would call them keks. Kegs, if they were talking about their own. They might also call them knickers, both of which are the K word. Keks. Panties. I don't really enjoy saying panties. Feels so American. Definitely knickers. Get your knickers off. Or like more specific, like a thong. Knickers is the standard, and for boys is like pants, boxers, keks maybe. Gotta have a quality mic when you use the K word 100%. I'm only just back this week. I'm 1 week back. I don't want to risk it. How did we feel about the sit-ups? What was the form like? Was it stupendous? Would you like me to do more? I'm not doing 25 more, but I could do a bit more. Probably wasn't even on cam. Oh no, I moved it up again, didn't I? Why? No need. You like how glowing I am? How I look like I could go and be on a new Twilight movie? How do you feel about that, guys? It's on accident, to be honest. It's just how I am. But I need a bit of body glitter, and they will literally cast me as some sort of vampire. This one's 7.5 kg. It's bold to say the K word. It's just a regular, normal kid word here. But it just occurred to me the other day that it's probably like a really not a popularized word in the US for obvious reasons. That's possibly why it's not the popular word of choice, but it's definitely the common word for panties, because I can't even say panties without saying it in a horrible, weird Britney Spears accent because of that Crossroads movie where she talks about granny panties. I swear to God, that was the first time anybody in the UK had ever heard the term panties in that way. Panties, granny panties. Britney Spears in Crossroads talking like, what we were all like, what the fuck is she on about? What's a granny panty? And then it became pop culture, and we were all like, she's talking about knickers. Who knew? So I was just curious. W setups. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Rolex and bat guys are keeping hella quiet. They're not talking about knickers enough to have gotten a word set in stone. As a punishment for all this ridiculous chat, I guess I'll just do 10. Then deliver. Oh, and I gotta keep going until it's dark, guys. Till the darkness comes. I said it. I don't want to let you down. 4, 5, 6. My headphones are coming off. Great. 7. Oh. 8. 9. Kill Dion is an example of one of the streamers who I'm doing that name thing with, where I'm stuck on calling them their full streamer name. Hey, Kill Dion TV, how you doing? And not, there's like, my brain refuses to just be like, Dion's here. Oh, hey, it's a Kill Dion TV is here. It's Tomo Fit. I have to do the whole name. I've realized it's a thing. Like, hey, FL boy can scrap. My brain doesn't, and it was only because Moderately Chill said to me, like, you can just call me Chill if you want, because I'm like moderately chill. Like, no, you're not chill, you're only moderately chill. Oi, what is she on about? What do you mean? Granny panties or knickers or something else weird I've said? Sorry, it's hard to keep up. You dropped the TTTV. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Was that because of me? It was too much of a mouthful. Guilty on TTTV. TTTTT. But yeah, I'm a hypocrite because I got a long-barreled name, so I should be referring to myself as SOS Dance Mode. All right, well, I'm kind of done with all of this stuff. I've done my workout. I'm just doing sit-ups for fun at this point, which is just weird. Should I do more? What's the time? There's 10 minutes left. It's not dark yet. Fine! God. I'll do 10 kg then. We did 5, we did 7.5. We've got the 10s here. Just begging to be touched. They want to feel my fingers on them. What's the plans for today, Team America? What have you got planned? Oh, Tomo's going to work. KD. No, I don't like that. I'm going to stick with Kildion. 1, 2. Just going to be hanging out infecting people with COVID. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice and wonky, nice and sloppy here. 10. These were optional, so the form, I think we can be flexible on that, on the critique. So I think that's enough exercising. It literally does look dark, so I've not been proved a liar. If you want to see the lightness from the beginning of the stream, you'll have to go watch my VOD. Work hard today, then get some fitness in. Nice. That sounds like a wholesome and good choice. Right, let's have a look if there's anyone who would like to be raided into, so we can drop you kids off somewhere good. Someone who's going to look after you. I could drop you off with Zachbot, or I don't actually really know that one. Let's go Zachbot, I guess. Probably going to be having a laugh over there. I feel you'll be in safe hands. Whew, thanks for joining me. It's been good to have a week back on Twitch. I've been enjoying it. I'll probably be back around this time tomorrow, which for me is 2 to 4 p.m, but God knows where you are or what time it is. I know it's morning. I know it's morning for you. Lovely, lovely people of Twitch. So let's go to the raid mobile. Get in the car, Elizabeth. I'm going to take you to Zachbot. Great. Let's go over to that one. Stream. Start raid. Let's see if I can manage to get there myself this time. I messed up.